On the blue coasts of Japan, for generations, the sea has always been an endless source of inspiration for people. The sea is not only a place of rolling waves but also a close friend to the diligent fishermen, the souls who love a life of honest labor. Today, we will join together on a special journey, the journey of oyster, clam, and scallop fishermen, where tradition and modernity meet, where the indomitable spirit of man and the pristine beauty of nature blend. We will witness the image of small boats taking off from the harbor early in the morning, when the dawn shines through the treetops, awakening a quiet sea. Each step out to sea, each breath mixed with the sea breeze, is a long story about passion, perseverance and love for fishing, a profession that has been attached to the blood of the Japanese people for generations. As the first rays of the new day begin to appear, the Japanese coast seems to be covered with a bright yellow cloak. The fishermen, with bright eyes appreciating the beauty of nature, have prepared for a hard but meaningful day of work. They wake up before they can say good morning, skillfully checking every part of the boat, every piece of equipment needed for the journey out to sea. The laughter and warm greetings echo throughout the harbor like a melodious melody, imbued with the soul of connection and tradition. Each fisherman has his own story, a memory of the sea, from the first time touching the salt water, to the times fighting fierce storms. It is these stories that have forged the courage and determination to help them overcome all challenges of the sea. On a small boat, in the vast space of the ocean, Japanese fishermen have trained for generations an extremely delicate art of fishing. With techniques and experiences passed down from father to son, they know how to talk to the sea, listen to the waves, and feel the rhythm of nature. Oyster fishing. Oysters, a familiar seafood, naturally nourished among coral reefs and rocks along the shore, require meticulousness and patience. Boats quietly glide through coastal areas. Fishermen use traditional tools such as nets and hand tongs to pick up oysters growing naturally on rocks. They must carefully select, only taking those that meet size and quality standards, ensuring that the seafood that reaches consumers is always fresh and safe. Clam fishing. With clams, a type of clam with a thin shell, fishermen need to be sensitive and discerning. They often pour nets into muddy coastal areas, where clams live hidden under soft sand. Once the net is lowered, the clams will float up, creating a vivid scene that nature has bestowed. The sound of waves and the sound of the net entwined together is like a symphony of the ocean. Scallop fishing. Scallops, with their shiny shells and sweet white meat, are one of the specialties that are difficult to catch. Fishermen must choose the right time, the right place, and use special techniques. They often use specialized tools, combined with experience, to search for the reefs where scallops hide. It is a process that requires not only strength but also dexterity and sophistication in each operation, although still preserving traditional values. Over time, Japanese fishermen have also continuously learned and applied modern technology to their fishing work. GPS positioning devices, underwater sounders and weather monitoring systems have become indispensable companions. They help the fishing process not only become more effective but also ensure maximum safety against unexpected changes in nature. Modern boats, equipped with advanced technology, still retain the characteristics of traditional fishing art. In addition, the combination of manual skills and modern technology creates a sustainable fishing ecosystem, protecting marine resources and ensuring the quality of seafood. After returning to the dock, fresh seafood shipments are transported immediately to processing centers. Here, the first step is to receive and classify according to strict quality standards. Each oyster, clam or scallop is meticulously inspected. From shape, size to color, freshness, well-trained staff will eliminate substandard products, ensuring that only the best seafood is brought to the next processing step. Clean. Seafood is washed through many steps, using specially filtered and treated seawater to remove sand, dirt and impurities. This process not only helps clean but also preserves the natural flavor of each type of seafood. Shelling and meat removal. For oysters and scallops, the shelling and meat removal process requires high skill. Modern machinery combined with the manual skills of experienced workers have created products that meet standards of quality, food safety and absolute freshness. Temporary classification and packaging. After preliminary processing, seafood is classified by type, size and quality level. This process ensures quality control from the first stage until the product reaches the consumer. Qualified products are temporarily packaged in a cold environment to maintain freshness. Modern processing plants in Japan are a testament to the integration of tradition and advanced technology. Tons of seafood are put through a closed automated line, with the following steps: heat treatment and sterilization, to ensure food hygiene and safety. Seafood batches after being pre-processed will undergo heat treatment or high-tech sterilization. This process does not lose the natural flavor but also kills harmful bacteria. Spices and additional processing. Depending on each type of seafood, there are specific seasoning steps. For example, oysters and scallops after being processed will be marinated with traditional spices, bringing a rich, delicate flavor, harmoniously combining the natural sweetness of seafood and the characteristic aroma of Japanese spices. Packaging and preservation. Vacuum packaging and quick freezing technology are important steps to keep the product fresh from the factory to the diner's table. Automated packaging lines, with strict quality control systems, ensure that each package is produced to the highest standards. Quality management and control. A modern management system monitors every step of the processing line, from the moment the seafood is put into the machine until the product is finished. Digital technology and artificial intelligence are applied to analyze data, forecast risks and optimize the production process. Thereby, the factory not only achieves economic efficiency but also contributes to protecting marine resources. Each fisherman is a story, a chronicle marked by time and the ocean. In the silent moments in the vast ocean, they often remember lullabies, old legends about the sea, about the myths of nature and people. It is their belief and pride in the profession that helps them overcome many storms, keep the flame of hope and continue to dedicate themselves to the career of catching seafood. The fathers and mothers of the fishing village, with calloused hands and round eyes full of pride, always teach their children about perseverance and respect for nature. They say that the sea is not only a place that provides wealth but also a teacher that teaches them lessons about humility and gratitude. Each oyster, each clam or scallop caught not only carries economic value but also contains the soul and story of the sea. The sea is not always gentle. Sudden storms, strong winds and fierce waves sometimes make sea trips dangerous to life. But it is these challenges that have honed their mettle and taught them lessons about resilience. When faced with natural disasters, the courage and team spirit of the fishermen are clearly demonstrated. They overcome difficulties together, help each other, and after each storm, share the joy of returning to safe harbor. For the Japanese, the sea is not only a place of work but also a source of inspiration for art, poetry, and even exquisite paintings depicting the beauty of nature. In the evenings after a tiring day of work, when the moonlight shines on the water, fishermen often gather together and tell each other magical stories of the sea. They believe that the sea always listens and will respond to honest souls, those who always live in harmony with nature. Faced with the challenges of the global market, seafood processing plants in Japan have constantly innovated and applied advanced technologies to improve production efficiency. From automation systems to modern machinery, all aim to maintain product quality while minimizing human intervention in the production process. Barcode printing technology, supply chain tracking systems and advanced management software have helped the factory not only reduce waste but also ensure food safety at the highest level. Each product manufactured bears the mark of a harmonious combination of tradition and modernity, of craftsmanship and science and technology. Not only stopping at the processing stage, quality control is also strictly implemented from input to final product. Each batch of seafood after going through the preliminary processing stages will be put through a series of automatic and manual tests. The indicators of freshness, humidity, and microbial levels must all meet international standards before the product is released to the market. This not only protects the health of consumers but also demonstrates the pride in the quality of the workers. In addition to applying advanced technology, processing plants in Japan also focus on developing a corporate culture with core values of respect, creativity and responsibility. Each worker and engineer is encouraged to contribute ideas and initiatives to optimize the production process. They understand that only constant innovation can help the seafood processing industry maintain its vitality and compete in the global market. Each batch of processed seafood is not only the result of technology, but also the crystallization of much passion, effort and emotion. Stories of arduous sea voyages, battles with fierce waves, or happy moments of family reunion after a long day of work are all depicted in each product. For many fishermen and factory workers, each oyster, clam or scallop is a living testament to their love for the profession and national pride. On the arduous journey from the ocean to the dining table, the issue of protecting the environment and natural resources is always a top priority. Experts and professionals clearly recognize that, in order to maintain sustainability, seafood exploitation must go hand in hand with environmental protection measures. Therefore, strict regulations on fishing, resource regeneration programs and close supervision by authorities have been seriously applied. Through this, the sea is not only a source of seafood but also a natural treasure that needs to be respected and preserved for future generations. 3. Connecting people and technology. The transformation of the seafood processing industry today does not stop at technology but also the harmony between people and machines. Automation technology, robots and artificial intelligence cannot replace the passion, experience and ingenuity of workers. In fact, the achievements are the result of the perfect combination of tradition and modernity, where each individual contributes to the overall success of an industry that requires sophistication and creativity. The journey from the vast waves to the diner's table is a magical story, telling the transformation from vibrant nature into a dish rich in traditional flavors. Each seafood product, after being carefully processed, retains the natural sweetness and saltiness of the sea, combined with the subtle flavors of spices. This is a testament to the ingenuity, dedication and passion of the people working in the profession, from fishermen at sea to workers in processing factories. In Japan, seafood is not only a source of nutrition but also the soul of cultural parties, family reunions and traditional festivals. Each dish made from oysters, clams and scallops has its own story and unique characteristics, demonstrating the diversity and richness of Japanese cuisine. Warm family meals, luxurious parties in high-class restaurants, all are adorned with the flavor of the ocean, with the spiritual values that seafood brings. On the path of development, Japan's seafood processing industry is constantly learning, improving and innovating. Every day is a journey of creativity and the desire to reach new standards. Thanks to that spirit, Japanese seafood products not only win the hearts of domestic people but are also loved in the international market, affirming the position of a sophisticated and unique cuisine. When the sunset falls, when the last rays of the day gradually fade, the sea still silently tells its story, the story of fishermen going out to sea. As dawn breaks over the horizon, the atmosphere in the Japanese port has transformed from the quiet of a long night to the bustling rhythm of a new day. On the harbor, fishing boats with sturdy bodies, fishermen are eagerly preparing for the trip to sea, a journey associated with tradition and lifelong passion. Each alarm whistle, each hurried footstep on the wooden floor of the port, all blend together to create a lively melody. The people here always believe that the sea is not only a source of wealth but also a place to preserve the soul, containing lessons of perseverance, loyalty and indomitable spirit. With each trip to sea, it is not only a fishing mission but also a journey of emotions, of harmony between people and nature, of unforgettable experiences. Standing on the harbor, one can clearly feel the mystery and magnificence of the sea. The vast blue sea is like a mirror reflecting the clear blue sky, in which white clouds float lazily, inviting souls who love the sea to go out to sea to explore. For Japanese fishermen, the sea has been a teacher and an indispensable companion since childhood. Each breeze and each wave contains its own message, a reminder of the impermanence of nature and the importance of living in harmony with it. In their minds, the sea is not only a place to work but also an endless source of inspiration. A place where each fish and each school of fish appears like a vivid picture drawn by nature. That is also the reason why, despite going through many challenges, fishermen always maintain their faith and respect for the sea. Before each trip to sea, a thorough preparation process is always carried out. From the dawn, fishermen have been present at the port to check every part of the boat, examine the fishing equipment and especially the large purse seine system, the main weapon in the journey to conquer the sea. 3.1 Checking equipment. The boats are equipped with large purse seine, a type of net with a huge size, made from durable materials, able to withstand the great tension of hundreds of tons of fish. Before setting out to sea, the team of technicians always meticulously checks the net pieces, joints and automatic tensioning system. Modern positioning devices such as GPS, radar and sonar also started to ensure that the journey will be as safe and effective as possible. They know that any small incident can affect the entire fishing process. So careful preparation is always of utmost importance. Not only equipment, but also team spirit and mentality are renewed through conversations and words of encouragement. Each fisherman shares their experiences and memories of their previous trips to sea, from spectacular victories to bitter failures. These stories, though simple, are a great source of motivation, helping them overcome their fears and always believe that, together, they will conquer all challenges of the sea. In the modern era, although technology has developed rapidly, the traditional values of Japanese fishermen are still preserved preciously. From generation to generation, the art of fishing has always been passed down with passion. The teachings of grandparents and parents on how to listen to the sea, how to feel the movement of the wind and waves, and how to recognize the signs of fish schools have become an indispensable part of the profession. The feeling of standing on the deck of the boat, amidst the cool breeze and the murmur of the waves, has fostered a strong spirit, an ability to see things that the naked eye cannot perceive. This is something that no modern device can replace. Along with tradition, modern technology also contributes significantly to optimizing the fishing process. Positioning and monitoring systems, smart sensors continuously collect data on weather conditions, water temperature, and the location of fish schools. This helps fishermen make accurate decisions about when and where to go to sea. Automatic machinery, automatic net stretching and winding systems have been integrated on the boat, helping to reduce the burden of manual labor and increase fishing efficiency. Data analysis, thanks to artificial intelligence. The collected data will be processed to accurately predict areas where fish are concentrated, thereby optimizing the fishing process. The combination of tradition and technology has created a fishing ecosystem that is not only efficient but also safe and sustainable for nature. In the majesty of the sea, the large purse seine emerges as a symbol of innovation in the fishing industry of fishermen. Japanese people, this type of net, with its huge size and the ability to hold hundreds of tons of fish, is not only a tool of labor but also a source of pride. A testament to human intelligence and creativity. Large purse seine nets are made from special material fibers, durable over time and able to withstand extremely high tension. High-quality materials, nylon fibers or advanced synthetic fibers are carefully selected, ensuring durability, abrasion resistance and good load-bearing capacity. Modern weaving techniques, the production process applies modern technology, from weaving to surface treatment, to create a product that is not only durable but also light and easy to control. Each piece of net produced undergoes a rigorous quality control process. From durability, elasticity to load-bearing capacity, every aspect must meet the highest standards before being put into use at sea. Net production centers in Japan are always proud of the quality of their products. Every thread, every piece of fabric bears the mark of the care and dedication of skilled workers. Using large seine nets, fishermen can encircle a large area of the sea, thereby packing hundreds of tons of fish in just one trip. Fish siring technique. Once the location of the fish school has been determined, the boats will move in a circle around the school of fish, gradually pulling the net in. This technique requires smooth coordination, precise calculation and collective strength. Stretching process. The automatic pulling system will help keep the net tight, not loose, ensuring that the entire school of fish is within the fin of the net. Sea movement. Every movement of the sea, every wave is calculated to maximize the pulling force of the net, helping to optimize the fishing process. Thereby, the large purse seine not only helps to catch fish quickly, but also protects marine resources sustainably, avoiding overexploitation. When the boat leaves the dock, the journey in the middle of the ocean opens up before them many arduous challenges. For fishermen, each trip to sea is not only a labor task but also a battle with nature, with the surprises that the ocean brings. Initially, when the boat glides out of the safe zone of the harbor, everything seems peaceful. The sea surface is calm. The dawn light reflects sparklingly on the water like precious gems. But beneath that stillness, the sensors on the boat have recorded small fluctuations, signs of a large school of fish moving. The hearts of each fisherman seem to beat faster to the rhythm of the sea. They know that the decisive moment is coming. Not long after, under the gentle light of the morning, A school of shiny fish appears right before their eyes. The image of schools of fish flying and splashing with each wave. Like a lively orchestra performing on a natural stage. This is the moment when the whole boat explodes in intensity. Everyone quickly switches to a state of intense work, but at the same time full of enthusiasm. On the deck of the boat, the combination of traditional skills and modern technology is clearly demonstrated. Each person in the team has their own role. Some control the boat. Some operate the automatic pulling system. Some assist in checking and adjusting the net. The calls to each other, the laughter mixed with short instructions have created a tense but enthusiastic atmosphere, a vivid picture of the connection and teamwork between people who love the sea. As the fish gather more and more, the emotions of each fisherman become more intense. This is not only a time to catch fish but also a moment to mark unforgettable memories. In those moments, everyone on the boat seemed to forget all their worries, only immersed in the joy of witnessing the magical scene of the ocean. Here they are, they have gathered, a fisherman shouted, causing the whole boat to slow down for a moment, then flare up again in a general excitement. Everyone felt the power of nature, inspired by the wild but enchanting beauty of the ocean. Some looked into their colleagues' eyes, proud smiles clearly visible on their faces. Some silently thanked the ocean for giving them another meaningful day of work. Confidences were shared with each other. Memories of previous trips to the sea surged like an endless stream. It was a moment when time seemed to stop, leaving only genuine emotions and the harmony of human souls with nature. Every time the waves and wind bring the echoing sounds of the sea. They tell themselves, we are ready for any challenge. The sea may be fierce but our hearts are always steadfast. That is the spiritual strength, the trust in experience, in technology and in themselves, helping them overcome all difficulties to complete the mission. The decisive moment has come. When the school of fish is surrounded by the net, the entire team begins to act according to a scenario that has been practiced skillfully over many years. Moving in a circle, the boats together form a giant circle, gradually moving closer to the center of the school of fish. Stretching the net, the automatic pulling system is activated. The large net gradually shrinks, enclosing the entire school of fish in its trap. Detection and adjustment, every movement of the net is tightly controlled, thanks to the combination of the fisherman's experience and modern monitoring equipment. On the deck, orders are issued rhythmically. Everyone knows their task clearly. Keep the speed. Adjust the angle of the pull. The shouts resound, creating a rolling work music, where every breath, every move is part of the tactics that have been honed over the years. The monitoring glasses display real-time data, thereby allowing the team to adjust the net optimally, ensuring that no fish can escape. When the net has been pulled to its maximum tension, the whole boat falls silent for a breathless moment. That is the moment when hundreds of tons of fish are picked into the arms of the large purse seine, a result of labor. A testament to the harmonious combination of tradition and modern technology. The laughter and cheers of teammates resound, signaling another victory for the fishermen, who always dare to dream, dare to conquer the sea. In the fishing process, although modern technology always provides effective support, it cannot be denied that the heart of each trip still belongs to the people, those who have dedicated their lives to the sea. The boatman is not only the person controlling the vehicle but also the heart of the whole team. They know every change of the sea, every sign of wind and waves, every decision they make, from choosing the route to adjusting the speed, is the result of experience and intuition, something that technology can never completely replace. Intense moments, when fierce waves threaten the safety of the trip, the boatman's eyes always exude determination and calmness, which is a great source of encouragement for the whole team. 9.2 Support from automatic systems. In parallel, automatic systems such as net pullers, positioning sensors and monitoring software also contribute significantly to the success of each trip. These systems not only help reduce the burden of labor but also ensure that everything goes according to plan. From locating the fish to stretching the net, the harmonious combination of human intelligence and the power of technology has created an efficient machine of labor, helping fishermen achieve optimal fishing performance. But above all, what makes the difference is the emotion, the soul of the fisherman. In every shout, every look, every gesture, all show their passion, pride and desire to win before the vast ocean. Those moments, even if only for a moment, are deeply engraved in everyone's heart, a testament to the sacred connection between humans and nature. After hours of intense labor, When the net has been pulled back to the dock, the whole boat moves on to the process of processing the results. When the boat anchors at the wharf, tons of caught fish are immediately transferred to the holding area, where the processing is carried out immediately. The staff, under the close supervision of experienced people, begin the process of unloading, sorting and processing the fish. Each school of fish is checked for quality, removing substandard parts, to ensure that the final product always meets the highest standards. Laughter and friendly handshakes are exchanged in the holding area. That is when everyone shares their pride after a successful trip. It is not only an economic achievement, but also the result of a process of hard work, of solidarity, of camaraderie and of faith in the sea. Every fisherman is proud to know that they are not simply workers but also protectors. People who pass on the tradition of fishing of the nation.